Hello and welcome to the second episode of my Out of the Park Baseball franchise with the Atlanta Braves, where we will be rebuilding. And hopefully, we can get it done as quick as possible. Currently, our record is 25 and 31, 13 and a half games out of first place, putting us in fifth place in the NL East. Um, it hasn't gone as bad as I thought it would, but our offense is still in the bottom half of the NL. So is our pitching. They're about league average, both of them, at least for the NL. I don't know about Major League Baseball league wide because it's just the National League. But we're on the day of the first year player draft, and we're gonna get into that first. Um, we're drafting third and 40th, and we really need to get this right because you draft third, uh, you could get franchise player. So we're going to look through some possible selections, depending on who the Phillies and the Reds take. So far, I'm really liking Thomas Dillard. I drafted him in a couple other games I've started with in this game, or in a couple saves, I guess you could say. And he's been kind of hit or miss. Sometimes he turns into a really good major leaguer. Sometimes he's a bust. More often than not, he's turned into a pretty good major leaguer. He's never been an all-star, per se, or a Hall of Famer in any of my saves, but he's been definitely a top 10 catcher when he has become an everyday catcher. I guess you could say it that way. But my scout teams really like him. This dude looks pretty good. Jason Groom is who I really want. He just got ace written all over him. In real life, I heard he has some makeup issues. Not like women's makeup, but like his personality and stuff. But he doesn't seem to have that in this game. I believe they're randomized, so. I don't really like to draft high school pitchers with movement issues, and especially fly ball pitchers. They seem to give up a lot of home runs when they get to the majors. Ronald Washington, he's pretty raw. He's only 17, so I'm probably not going to draft him. I don't know why he's at 79. Same thing. He doesn't have issue with movement, but I don't know. I'd rather have Jason Groom in this situation. None of these guys are really catching my eye for the number 3 pick. So if Jason Groom falls to us, we'll definitely take him, but I doubt it. He's probably going to be drafted by the Phillies. Oh, no, they drafted TJ Collette, whatever. He's got a hose for an arm. And the Reds took Jason Groom. Alright, let's see what this guy in New York did. Yep, he thinks we should take Thomas Dillard as well. He's only asking for $2 million. But, and the slot is $4 million. We could use the saved money to draft someone better. We're going to draft him. Let's see who goes fourth. Diekman, I don't know. Ronald Washington goes 5th overall. I don't think he was actually draft eligible in real life this year, or else at least he's not as good as he's supposed to be in this game, because I don't think he was drafted at all. That's why he's 17. But I guess Jeff Belgie goes 6th overall. Riley Pint goes at 7th. Padres select Nicholas Quintana. Tigers get Jake Godfrey. And the White Sox select Keegan Thompson. Alright, that was the top 10. Just going to go to our next pick, the 40th pick. Nolan Williams is still available. We might just draft him because we saved about $2 million with the Dillard pick. But let's see what he says. He wants us to draft Heiss, Brendan Heiss. I don't know about that. See if there's any good pitchers up here. Anthony Molina. I have heard that he's a really good pitcher in real life, but not good movement, at least in my opinion. I don't like 55s or below. Jack Little, he's not a starter. Murdoch, we might go for him, but he's only 17. He's only thrown in the low 90s. So, impossible. I don't know why I looked at him. Jonathan Geddes. Nope, bad movement. Kaiser, whatever. Let's just go back. I'm thinking about Nolan Williams. Let's see the other guys. This guy's trash. Sullivan, no. Maybe, no, maybe. Actually, no. The OSA doesn't like him. I want someone that both the OSA and my scout like. Could get a catcher. They don't like his contact. I'm thinking about just going for the $4 million dude. Because we really need to spend heavily on the draft anyways. Because we're rebuilding. Nolan Williams. We're going to draft to meet his demand. I should have done that for Dillard as well. But whatever. No. Thank you. I might just go for him. He's got a good arm, good power for a catcher. Might hope that he gets the contact better and maybe better eye. But to be honest, he could be a good platoon hitter. Good against lefties. He's easy sign ability, so that we could drop his. Was it him? Yeah, and he's college catcher, so probably a little bit quicker to major leagues. Currently, our catching situation isn't that good. We're gonna go to the next pick. Nick Dare. I don't know. He has no power according to OSA, and then my scout said he's got a lot of power. Gavin Lux. He was drafted pretty highly in real life. We just draft him just because he might have some hidden ratings that we don't see. Clausen. I was thinking about him earlier, but OSA didn't like him that much. I might just go with Dare. Actually, let's see what the scout says. He says Connor Cannon. Actually, doesn't seem like a bad pick. Has good movement according to my scout in the OSA. Normal across the board. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just draft him instead. We need some arms. We've been drafting hitters only, so I don't know why this dude's at 79, but OSA likes him. And why the hell not? He's only 350k. At this point, I'm just gonna go to the end of the draft because, like when you're drafting guys that my scout doesn't even like, might as well just skip it. But I'm just gonna wait for this to finish up. I'm trying to fidget with my headphones. Hello? Alright. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go through the news that happened, or whatever. Jason Frazier signed with the Cardinals. The Yankees got Yuli Gurriel. They get him in almost every single sim I do, unless I go after him. $8 million, that's about what he gets every time. But he's pretty good. Chris Coghlan claimed off waivers. Fred Wilpon died, and his son's taken over. Frederick, I don't know. Pretty good hitter. Not exactly an outfielder though. He signed with the Cubs for 7.5 mil. He's been hit pretty good since he came into the major leagues. He's just a little too old, maybe, for us. Mark Teixeira joined the 400 club with his 400th home run against the Toronto Blue Jays. He did that against the Padres just recently. I was actually at that game. It was pretty sweet. I I think the game before was also at that game. They honored Ted Williams, the Red Sox legend, when they're playing the Yankees. I just thought that was so funny, I guess. Because, it's the Yankees and the Red Sox. Jerry Reinsdorf, sorry, I always thought it was Reisendorf. Reinsdorf, he died, or whatever his dad's, Jerry Reinsdorf's son, succeeding his father. I guess they have the same name. AJ Pierzynski got his 2000th hit. Inciarte was out for 4 or 5 weeks. He's back now. We just activated him off the DL about 3 days ago. The Angels and the Tigers had the first trade of the year. Jordani Valdespin got sent to the Angels. Joe Smith, good reliever. And Jeans Flores, never heard of him. But Joe Smith, he's a pretty good reliever. Got good movement. But for the Tigers, I don't think they should have gone after him. They should have gone after someone better for the back end of the bullpen. But whatever, to each their own. The Rays and the Blue Jays made a trade. Chris Colabello, the steroid user, or at least convicted. I don't know if it's true. He seems to deny it a lot. He got traded to the Rays, along with minor league pitcher Sean Ratliff. Exchange for Drew Smiley. Personally not a good fit for the Blue Jays. They're a very hitter-friendly park, and he's a flat ball pitcher with not very good movement, but he's got good stuff. And so far, he's been doing pretty good, so, whatever. If it works out, it works out. We picked up David Ross as insurance in case an injury happened. He's a good catcher defensively. He's got a good eye, decent power. It's just his contact is bad. And then injury did strike. AJ Pierzynski out for 3 to 4 months. He was hitting all right for a catcher. His defense, he was catching a lot of base runners, I guess. But his overall value wasn't that much. Obviously, he's a 39-year-old catcher, so we got an update. There's no major disturbances. Earlier in the year, a couple of players came to complain to me about the clubhouse. I looked through all the players' personalities. I found Adonis Garcia, my third baseman. He seemed to be a little me first or selfish. So I was thinking about sending him down, but it seems to have smoothed over. Plus, I called up David Ross. He's a good leader. That should help smooth some stuff out. The Red Sox and the White Sox made a trade. Brock Holt in exchange for Brett Lawrie and some cash. Wow, that's not a good deal for the Red Sox. I mean, they got some cash, but that just pays for his salary. Oh, no. I think it just offsets their salaries. No? Okay, whatever. So the Red Sox are taking on some money when they get money, but it's not all of it. It's not offsetting their salaries. But Brock Holt's a better player, in my opinion. He's a utility man who can hit a little bit, not much power, but I mean, he hit 280 last year and 281 the year before that. And he can play anywhere, basically, except for first base, pitcher, and catcher. I'm pretty sure he can play first base, too. But yeah, I think the White Sox got the better end of that deal. I don't think we have anyone leading. I haven't actually checked this yet, to be honest. We don't have anyone leading any of the... Oh, Jason Grilly is 5th in relievers. He's actually been doing a really good job this year. Got that 1.88 ERA. On pace for 35 saves. He's definitely a trade candidate, but in this game, closers don't have any value unless you trade them for other younger closers. So, we may just acquire the closer of the future. Maybe our next Craig Kimbrell. Hector Olivera, I don't know. He got injured 3 to 4 weeks. He was hitting really good. He was probably our best hitter. He was hitting 300 and like just was our best hitter basically. Freddie Freeman is struggling a lot this year. Right now I'm gonna go over the team. Right now just to show you what's been going on. If you look through here, you can see it doesn't paint a very good picture. Next to last in home runs. I think they're last in real life in home runs. At least in this point in time. I remember they only had like 5 home runs or something ridiculously low in a month. But yeah, as you can see, Oliveira was our best hitter. Our next best was Marquez, but he doesn't hit for power whatsoever. So he's barely league average. His defense is making up for a lot of his value to the team. He's already won 2 gold gloves in his career, but he's 32 and making a lot of money. We're going to try and trade him. Let's just go through the lineup one by one. Malik Smith took over for Oliveira in the outfield. I think he's playing left field. Yep, he's playing left field. He's not hitting very good. He's stealing a lot of bases though, but getting caught a lot, which is disappointing. But 227, whatever. We're probably just gonna send him down once what's his face gets back. Oliveira, yeah, that's his name. We brought up Matt Tuiasopo or whatever his name is when Oliveira got hurt, but we're probably just gonna keep Tuiasopo, send down Malik Smith because Malik Smith really needs the development and struggling at the major league level won't do much for him. Well, it might, but I'd rather not risk it hurting his development. So I'm just gonna send him down. Nick Markakis is next on the list. We already went over him. Next up is Freddie Freeman. He really struggled off the bat. He's really come back though. I'll show you. April he hit 169. No home runs. Last month, May, he really lit it up though. 339. OPSing over 1,000. Sorry about that. OPSing over 1,000. And overall, just polar opposite of April, obviously. He's definitely the face of the franchise. Locked up long term until 2021. I've already gone over this last episode. Just in case you didn't watch the last episode, I guess you can listen to me talk about their contracts. Adonis Garcia. He seemed to be a problem early in the year, but he seemed to have smoothed out. Overall, he's been slightly below league average. He hasn't contributed any value whatsoever, as you can tell by his WAR. But we're rebuilding, so we'll just give him a chance. We don't have anyone better at AAA right now. That at least that isn't a prospect that I don't want to ruin. Ender Inciarte, he's only been playing in 27 games because of his injury, but he's hit 368 in them. He's already got 1.2 WAR. He's an excellent defender. He was just part of that mega steal in the Shelby Miller trade. We got Dansby Swanson, Aaron Blair, Inciarte in exchange for Shelby Miller, who in real life has just been horrible for the D-backs. Eric Ibar's next. In real life, he's probably one of the worst hitters in the league. Unless he's turned around. I haven't really been checking up on Ibar that much, to be honest. But he was, at least at one point in the game, or the season, the worst hitter in the league. In this game, at least, he was never at that level. But he's below average. He's still contributing because of his excellent defense. Maybe he might be able to win a gold glove. It's definitely not going to be with us. We're going to be trading him. At least if anyone offers us something good. If no one offers us something good, we'll just offer him the Kiwo at the end of the year and get the qualifying pick in the first round next year. Jace Peterson, he's basically replicated last year's performance. Although he is providing more WAR, at least on pace too. That's probably because his defense is a little bit better. Yeah, he's about league average with his defense. Made 3 errors, whatever. Fielding percentage is a little low. I'm not that good fielding percentage. I don't know what is low. Tyler Flowers, he was the backup for A.J. Przinsky before he got hurt. He stepped in the starting role. And all I can say is there's a reason that he's playing for the Braves and not the White Sox. Because his OOTP is lower than his batting average last year. And he's just never hit well in the major leagues. Last time he was above league average was in AAA in 2011. Hold on, I gotta readjust my headphones. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. His defense is about average, but whatever. Julio Teheran. No, his year's been pretty good. His walks and strikeouts are not as good as I was like. Sorry. They're not as good as I would like them. Jesus, my tongue is just messing me up so much today. His home run per 9 is probably what's keeping that ERA pretty low. His BABIP is around 300, so it's not as if he's getting hit around or he's getting lucky with some hits, but he's definitely our ace so far, or our second ace, actually. We'll go over our ace later on. William Smith, or Perez, sorry. I was thinking of Joe Smith for some reason still. Williams Perez has been performing much more like I thought he would. The strikeouts are a little low. Walks are lower than last year, but the home runs are right about where I expect them to be. I expect them to be a little higher, maybe like 0.7 range, but BABIP's around 300. He's going to contribute about 2.6 WAR if he continues on this pace. And I'll take that. That's pretty good. He could be a 5-starter when we're contenders. But if he fully develops, which obviously he doesn't have much to develop into. But, whatever. Matt Whistler, youngster, slightly below average, but 4.45 ERA, not much you can expect from a second-year starter. Strikeouts are pretty good. Walks are acceptable. Home runs are low, just like we want them. But the BABIP's just really high. But I think that's just more to do with inexperience than his luck. I think once he gets more experience, he gets a little bit better. The BABIP will drop. Here's been our ace, or here is our ace. 2.79 ERA. Strikeouts are really high. Walks acceptable. Home runs are really low. BABIP's just really low. I think that ERA is going to go up real soon. But his WAR is pretty good. Give me a 5-win pitcher. That has some value. But Jolis Chassin has walks are really high. But he's managed to keep his ERA at least at league average level. Good enough for a 5th starter on a rebuilding team. I've already gotten over Jason Grilly. We're going to trade him, hopefully. Arodys Vizcaino, he's been struggling a lot. His home runs are high. His walks are high. His strikeouts are high. So, BABIP's really high, though. Everything's high with this guy. He must be high. That's a bad joke, sorry. Shea Simmons been walking a lot of people, not striking out enough people to make up for it. League average home run per 9. BABIP's a little low. He's an extreme ground ball pitcher, though. I like that. Ian Kroll, he's been pretty good. She got the splits. He doesn't go any runs against lefties. He's actually been lights out against lefties. Barely any walks, no home runs. He's the same strikeout guy against lefties and righties, but he's walked way more and given up way more home runs. So that's led to a 2.62 ERA, as you can see. But he's been a lot better than I thought he would. Sorry about that. Carlos Torres. This dude was a Mets outcast, which tells you a lot about him. He's actually done really good though. 1.04 ERA. The strikeouts are low, the walks are low, the home runs are low. He's the exact opposite of Rodas Vizcaino. Everything's low with this dude. BABIP's low, strikeouts low, yeah. ERA's low. Jim Johnson just, ugh. Look at that BABIP. Oh my god, we might have to just straight up waive and designate for assignment. Chris Withrow, we're just going to demote him right now. He's been walking 7 batters per 9. I'm sorry, we just can't have that no matter if you're rebuilding or what. Who we're gonna? I don't even care who we call up. Just not him. Maybe Ryan Weber. He's been doing pretty good as a reliever in AAA. He just got moved in the starting rotation, I believe. Mike Fultinowicz. He's been given a couple more home runs than we would like. I think he would do better in the rotation, or the bullpen, not the rotation. Because he mostly just has 2 pitches at this point. His slider and changeup are just trash. His curveball could develop into something good. His fastball hits upper 90s. Alexi Ogando. We might bring him up. I think he was in the Mark Teixeira trade, where they gave up Elvis Andrus, Harrison, Ogando, or was that Neftali Felice? Yeah, that was Neftali Felice, I'm sorry. He's got a good slider, decent fastball, alright change. He's probably not getting called up. Phil Koch, how's he doing? He's not doing that good. Jason Hirsch, I'd really rather him develop at the minor league level as a starter, though. I don't know why it's a reliever. Oh, he has been starting. Okay, whatever. Robert Wooten. He's probably the most likely candidate to get called up. He's been striking out a ton. Maybe Alex Torres. Oh, wrong button. Alex Torres. I know he's really good against lefties. Whatever. That doesn't show. In real life, he's basically just a loogie. He's been striking out a ton. He's a low ERA, but walks a ton. But that's just how he pitches. I was just trying to look for the last time he had a base and balls under 4 in an extended amount of time. It was with Tampa Bay. Before that, it was in rookie league with the Angels. Only 23 innings. I'm not counting this because that's only 11 innings. And that's probably a rehab assignment anyways. Alright. We're going to bring up Rob Wooten. Or Wooten. I don't know. But oh yeah, I am the general manager. And the manager, I forgot about that, I'm sorry. I was wondering why there's no manager. It's because I'm the manager. Front office, attendance has been atrocious. We've only been averaging 24,000. That's still only like 24th in the league, 23rd, something like that. 24th, yep. I don't know what else to show you guys upcoming free agents. I might just sign some dudes, or at least engage them, see what they want. Mauricio Cabrera, we get to resign him. Tyrell Jenkins, we get to resign him. Alright, now let's look at the Major League free agents. Eric Aybar, we're not going to resign him. Plus, he's asking for $18 million. Bud Norris asking for $7 million. No, thank you. We're just gonna sim ahead here, see who signs. Nick Swisher. Yeah, he can screw off. He doesn't play much. But we're just gonna sim ahead, see if we can get our free agents, or not free agents, our draft picks this time. Why do I care if he's? I don't care. You're supposed to manage that. I'm gonna make sure. Control. Minor league managers. That dude. I don't like to take care of minor league personnel. I like to let my assistant GM take care of that. I'm gonna sign that. Sign international amateurs. Yep. Okay. That's all I want to take care of. Let's sim ahead here. I got Nolan Williams to sign. He is our compensation pick. He's pretty good. Signed him for $4 million, obviously. Now that I think about it, I don't even think. Yep, I haven't even offered contracts to Thomas Dillard. Damn it. And neither have I done it to this dude. There we go. Tobias Myers, who's that? I think it's low movement, whatever. It's on 240K. Let's see if there's any of these impossible guys that we might want to pick up. We might want to pick up at least 3 of these dudes. This dude I was interested in earlier, Sullivan, Jalen Harrison. I mean, why not just throw some money at him? Hope they sign 3. I'll offer 3.5 to each of them. Because why not? We need extra talent. Wait. Okay, my owner was being a bitch. I thought it just took out money of other parts of the budget. Oh, it's because we don't have any money for free agents. Alright, well, I guess now's a good time to trade to people. Let's see if anyone wants Swisher. I doubt it, though. If someone does want him, I will. Wow, okay. Well, Todd Jennings may be the worst player. Actually, he's got really good defense. He could take over for David Ross. He's also making the least amount of money. That's all we're trying to do here. Sorry. David Ross. Wait, why am I on this page? Actually, I want to keep David Ross around. Tyler Flowers. The fuck? Why is he on a 3-year deal? Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. So we're working up to waive him. I really don't want to do it. Alright, we're going to have to bring up an outfielder. Is there anyone that's almost done? No. Michael Bourne, he's making a ton of money anyways. Actually, I was trying to trade Bourne as well. Oops. That was a mistake. I have a habit of saying oops instead of oops. I don't know why. It just started as a thing. I just say oops. Probably because, like, you start to say oh, and then it comes out as oops. And I guess whatever. How much longer is his contract? Oh, his 3 years. Alright, if we can get a prospect out of him for cheap. Nick Williams, maybe? No, not for Dancy Swansea. No. Alright. I'll just ask for Cat. Okay. Wait, let me see if there's any other contracts I don't want. Oh, please take Flowers. Damn it. Michael Bourne already. Ooh, Marquez can take him. I guess I'm gonna give them cash. Ah, damn it. Alright. Okay. So we could drop $2 million with this trade. I'll probably just, I don't know, but this dude's for 3 years. This is only for 1 more year, because that's only for 1 more year, because that's a team option, and there's no buyout. Yeah, I know, I'm not gonna do that. Introducer Despaigne. Nah. What was I doing? Okay. Alright, setup. Okay, I remember what I was doing. I was trying to raise money to be able to sign all those extra dudes. Alright. Marquez, let's send your ass away. How long has this been going for? 37 minutes. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna try and hurry this episode up. Come on. Alright. His contract's for 3 more years. For fuck's sake. If we get Hanley, at least we get someone good. Maybe. Alright, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. No, his contract isn't big enough. Nah. Michael Bourne. And can we get a prospect? Who should we go for? Nicholas Hamilton, I don't know who that is. Brian Johnson. I always liked Brian Johnson. Let's go after him. Oh, no, I did. We're really willing to give up Rob Whalen. No, I'm not actually asking for Yomar. Actually. It depends on what he wants back. Alright, we could get. Alright, I just want extra money. Alright, we could drop 2 big contracts. One of them, which is at least 3 more years. For 1 big contract for 4 more years, I believe. 3 more years, because I ain't doing that team option, I'm sorry. And he's actually still above average hitter. We could get a pitching prospect whom I have an affinity for. Who's not doing that well though, like AAA, whatever. And a good defensive shortstop with decent contact and a good eye. who OSA doesn't like, so that's probably why he's giving up so well. So easily, at least. Let's actually search around and see who else. Who's this dude? Actually, I like this dude better. He's a good defensive catcher. Get a hitter. Oops, wrong button. Devin Fisher. Nah. At this point, I'm just clicking on random prospects. Christopher Costa. Sam Travis. No. How about Rafael Devers? Alright. Alright, I know they really like Devers. Would I be willing to give up Albies or Smith? Smith is already at the major leagues. He's really fast. He's a good defensive center fielder. Well, not good, but not bad. Albies is really far away. And to be honest, I don't think he's going to be that good of a player anyways. His defense could be good, but we have Dansby Swanson. He's fast, though. And he's hitting really well at single A. Alright, it all comes down to if I prefer Albies and or Smith. Well, not and. Albies or Smith over Devers. Okay, so Devers, really good hitter. Doing pretty well at A+, or high A, whatever you want to call it. He's only a third baseman, though. The other two guys are shortstops, although one of them's going to turn into second baseman if I keep them both. However, Smith, do I have his... So, if I give up Albies, I wouldn't need to worry about it too much, because we have Swanson, obviously. And second baseman aren't that hard to find. However, could just keep Albies. He'd be a really good double play duo with Swanson. However, Malix is already at the major leagues. And he's faster than Albies. And has a little bit more power. Alright, I think I'm just going to go with Albies. Because, to be honest, he has no power. His eye doesn't make up for that lack of power. His contact is just barely above league average. His only good offensive tool is avoiding Ks and running. And I know he's been hitting a lot. Although OSA really likes him. Wow. John Coppola, whatever his name is. I doesn't see a problem with that deal. I mean, he isn't hitting that well. Or I could just keep both of them and then just go after different prospects. I doubt they'll give up Benintendi. Already looked at him. I'll just get Ray. He's pretty good offensive catcher, I guess. Probably like a Derek Norris type. He's only an A-ball though, and he's 22. I'll probably call him up to AA though. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do that. $3 million we just got. We could just use to sign with other dudes. And Hanley's probably gonna play the outfield for us, even though he's atrocious out there. What are we missing? We need an extra outfield. Okay, yeah. Hanley. Where's he best at? He's Okay. He's gonna do. Actually, could we stick Freeman out there? Nope. We could stick Adonis out there and put Hanley at their base where he used to play with the Marlins. Yeah, let's do that. And Hanley's a third baseman. Alright. We're still missing some. Do we need an extra outfielder? We have 4 outfielders, but we also have Bonifacio. Okay, whatever. I'll just call up Francoeur, maybe? Or Toscano. Yeah, I'll call it Toscano because he's already on the 40-man. Alright, I'm going to offer these guys contracts. I don't know who I want, though. Which one? Because I can probably only afford one. That dude's good. Oh, I clicked on him again. He's probably more of a utility type dude. And Osei doesn't like him. Osei likes this dude. Well, by his contact. Osei, do you like him? Yes, you like him. What about this dude? Just whatever. They have 15 million, so let's just go 4 million. I want to make sure this dude signs. He's probably still not gonna sign with a $4 million offer. And this dude, I don't really want that much. We'll just let him go. Yeah, he's not exactly the best personality either. Low work ethic, anyways. Alright, I think I'll just wait for Diller to sign and then end the episode here. Well, not here, but I meant end the episode. You know what I meant. I think. Whatever, I'll just end the episode here.